by the way, and away to relative safety. The yellow card, I think, was shown there to Moreno for taking too long over the free kick. So that's the first caution of the match to Hector Moreno of Real Sociedad.
How silly is that as well, as a centre-back, to get yourself yellow carded for time wasting? And now you've got all of the second half to be cautious.
Yeah, daft. 5 minutes to half-time. This is an absolute cracker in Moscow. Germany 0, Mexico 1. The fans have played a huge part in that. The atmosphere has been raucous and thrilling, and the actual football has been highly entertaining. It's been a terrific tempo, and we've got a long way still to go. Sami Khedira crosses halfway and finds Kimmich. Back to Sami Khedira again.
Kimmich has to ask himself, where was he? Where was he when that counter-attack occurred? Because the goal came from his area. That's where Mesut Ozil was, who had to track back into Kimmich's space.
But he'd had the warning, hadn't he, several times earlier in the half when they'd got away down the left, and he was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Here goes Draxler, left side of the box for Germany, desperate to get themselves level before half-time. Knocks it back to Thomas Müller. Now it's played inside by Kroos to Boateng. Right-footed ball into the box from him. Well, Thomas Müller is appealing for the corner at least. He got a nudge in the back as well, you know, as that ball was played in by Boateng, but the referee has a good look and just says goal kick.
Boateng there, what Mexico did brilliantly defensively, and it's something that they must work on, is making sure that with your defensive work, you're going close to Toni Kroos, you're going close to Khedira. Make sure you allow, even Kimmich and Plattenhardt, you go close to them. Make sure that you allow the centre-backs to come out, the centre-backs with the least amount of quality. And you just saw with that attempted pass from Boateng, it wasn't the same, it wasn't as cultured, and that's credit to Mexico. They forced Germany into that.
Well, the stats tell us there have been 8 shots each in this first half. Doesn't surprise me at all. Been numerous chances. Here comes Kimmich down the right-hand side. He's approached the edge of the penalty area. Again, he wants it on his right foot. They won't allow that. He's got it inside to Ozil. Left-footed ball from him to the edge of the D. It's played back to Kimmich. Kimmich chips it to the far post where there was an overload again for Germany, but it wasn't a good enough ball. And here's the danger of the counter-attack as Vela picks it up. And he's got options to the right and the left. It's still Vela. Now he plays it into Layun. Layun, right-hand side of the area. He's looking for options. He's played it back. It comes out to the left-hand side and Lozano. And the momentum is quashed slightly because Lozano is forced so far wide. Germany breathe a huge sigh of relief. They've still got the ball though, have Mexico, with Guardado, and eventually it just goes straight behind, and a very promising counter comes to nothing.
I think that's 5 times now I've counted where Mexico have countered and they've overloaded the German backline, and that man again, Mats Hummels, it's the last ditch. It's desperation in his challenge. Again, he just managed to get something on it, but he's having to gamble.
Germany, though, coming forward. Ozil just outside the D, can't get that pass from Draxler, who hasn't really got into the game at all on that left side. And I'm sure Marco Reus is sitting on the bench thinking, what am I doing here? Why am I not in this starting 11? Ball's at the back on the edge of the penalty area with Gallardo. That's clipped forward and given away. And Khedira picks it up. 2 minutes to half-time, 1-0 to Mexico. Khedira with a shocking pass. That has gone straight to Salcedo. And he's got it up to Javier Hernandez, who holds it up. And he's managed to get it through to Herrera via a deflection. Hector Herrera rolls it along the halfway line into the centre circle. Mexico and their supporters enjoying themselves here, leading the world champions by a 0-0. Vela to Lozano, the goal scorer, whose nickname, by the way, is Chucky, because when he was at his academy, he used to leave the Chucky doll under his teammates' beds to scare them. And he's given Germany a massive scare here by scoring a wonderful goal in this first half. Germany 0, Mexico 1. Boateng rolls it out with his right boot to Toni Kroos. Kroos into the centre circle and Sami Khedira. Back to Kroos again. We're in the 45th minute here. Mexico so keen to hold on to their lead to half-time. Kimmich, who simply cannot get any joy down that right side, rolls it infield to Kroos. He gets it out to Mesut Ozil. Ozil inside to Draxler, corner of the penalty area. He gets it out to Plattenhardt now, on his left foot. Time and space to deliver, gets the cross to the far post. It's too deep for Kimmich, who went over. Germany appealing for a penalty, but nothing doing. And here's the break on again with Vela. He's already crossed the halfway line. He's past Kroos. Boateng held him up. He's managed to lay it off here to Guardado. Guardado inside, Vela again, can he get the shot away? Yes he can, but it's wide of Manuel Neuer's right-hand post, and yet again, Germany so vulnerable to the counter.
Well, they'll never get a better chance to go 2 or 3-0 up against the reigning champions. Again, the counter-attack, and you saw this wave of green players all running past the white shirts. Toni Kroos, Khedira, Muller, Draxler, Ozil, none of them tracking. None of them got the speed or the energy to track. And again, they just picked the wrong decision, Mexico.
Well, if it stays like this, we've got an absolutely cracking second half to come. 1 minute of stoppage time, which we're already into at the end of this first half, and Draxler has it. A yard in from the touchline, goes back to Hummels. Hummels inside to Khedira. Again, the press from Mexico. The energy they have expended in this first half has been extraordinary. I wonder if they'll pay the price for that later. As Kimmich goes back to Manuel Neuer. You can hear the Mexican supporters cheering as Germany try and keep possession. It clatters off Layun, and that may well be the end